Hi everybody, SkyMoon 1982 here. This is my weekly update. Um, so I had set a goal that I've wanted to lose weight for my 3-year surgery anniversary. I had previously gained some weight back since reaching goal about 2.5 years ago. And for about 5 months, I have been above goal weight, except for one day, and that was the day of my birthday. My original goal weight was 160 pounds, and I stayed below 160 pounds for 2.5 years, almost 2.5 years. And yeah, for 5 months I've been struggling, and I've been over 160 pounds. So I had made an effort to push myself to lose 10 pounds. I want to be back at my average weight of 154 to 156 by my 3-year surgery anniversary. And my 3-year surgery anniversary will be January 6th of 2012. I was supposed to start exercising last week. Did it happen? No, it did not. Which also, you know, says a lot why I didn't lose any weight. I had my menstrual cycle last week and I was very sick, not making any excuses. And then after that, I was pretty much lazy. I started saying that I was going to do at least 3 times a week, and I have done 0. So this week, I get a message on Facebook from Lynn. Her name is Lassie Lynn here on YouTube. And Lynn and I met on in Atlantic City. We did a meet and greet in Atlantic City, and we met there. So I get a message on Facebook through my weight loss surgery page, asking me for help. Saying that she needs help. About that she needs to get back on track, and that she gained some weight. Just as I have. And I came up with a great solution. I said, why do we not become accountability partners? And I think that this is the best way to get on track. Why? When you lose focus and you lose motivation, such as I have, okay? And I will get back to that because I want to discuss a video that Rebecca had done about losing motivation and stuff like that. But when you lose motivation, the best thing to do is to get an accountability partner, right? Because what happens when you get an accountability partner, you exchange information. And usually what we do is we do food vlogging. We take pictures of our foods, we send it via text message or via Facebook. We set, I guess, a certain amount of calories to do in one day. And we also exercise, and we take pictures of how much we did on the treadmill, or how many steps we did during that day. So I think that that's the best way, because and then when I was talking to her and telling her all of these things, I was getting remotivated, because now I have somebody to exchange my things with, and to keep me accountable. Because in the back of my head, of course, I was saying, well, damn, now I can't eat any junk food. I ate 3 cookies this morning, and now, I tomorrow I would have to, like, take a picture and send her what I ate. You know what I'm saying? So we started that today, and it takes effect again today. And what I'm going to do is I have to plan a schedule, okay? Because as most of you know, work, family, it gets in the way sometimes. So I have to, personally, I have to plan a timely schedule, because I get out of work at 5 o'clock. Then I have my family to come home to, right? Because my son right now is in school, and he needs some special more attention with his homework and with studying and stuff like that, because he's not up to par with his reading skills and stuff like that. So I take extra time. I mean, I am with this kid from maybe 6 when I get home to like maybe 10 o'clock. I'm on him, and I'm on him, and I'm on him, because I want him to do well in school. And hold on for one moment, I'm sorry. And I want him to do good in school. So you know, he goes to prestigious school. It's number 6 in all of New Jersey, so his grades have to be up there. So now I have to squeeze in my exercise to, you know, to get this to work. So I have to manage myself on a schedule, be like, well, from this time to this time I get out of work, then from this time to this time I dedicate myself to my son, and then from this time to this time I exercise, you know. So I'm just putting myself on a schedule now, you know. I'm trying to get remotivated. So, which brings me back to my subject on Rebecca, losing it with Rebecca. She made a video yesterday, very heartfelt video. You know, I could relate to some of the things she says, you know, meaning where she says that after a year out or a year and a half, you lose that motivation, you lose all that, I guess, motivation and determination that you put in the first year after you have weight loss surgery. And I mean, you give it your all, you give it the best that you can, right? Because that's exactly what I did. But after a certain time, I would probably say between a year and a half, me personally, and I've heard many others too, you lose that drive and you lose that focus, and then you just be like, where did it go? You know, I want that motivation back. I mean, I want what I used to have, you know, and how do you find it? So to me personally, that's what I do. I go and seek an accountability partner, someone that is not way too hard, because you know, I've been accountability with Wendy before, Bandit Wendy, and she's tough, man. She's tough. I mean, you really like, she's kind of like you know, not to get, you know, anybody scared or anything, but Wendy to me she's pretty intimidating with all the skills that she's accomplished, you know. So I needed somebody who's more on my level and like trying to get back on track, you know what I'm saying? Because that's where I'm at right now. I've pretty much lost like the exercise routine that I used to be in. You know, I hear some people saying that it's harder for people to exercise in the winter because it's so cold. But for me, I find it easier to exercise in the winter rather than the summer, because I lose focus in the summer. I'm sorry, hold on. So that's where I'm at right now. And also, New Life for Jen had came up with a particular thing that she's doing, she's going to do on Facebook, in regards to, I guess, seeing all of these videos of people who are, I guess, kind of relapsing, you know, and gaining some weight. She's created this Facebook page, or she is going to create, it's called Back to Basics. And it's, I guess, going to be a small group of people who, I guess, reach goal, who are almost at goal and are struggling. And we're trying, it's kind of like almost going back to like the pre-op days, or the pre-op style, you understand, of when we first had weight loss surgery, like following those rules, going back to, I guess, a certain amount of calories, going back to like the exercise routine. And I thought that was a great idea, so I am going to join, and I hope Rebecca joins, and a few others who are having problems. And that's about it on that part. But tomorrow is going to be 12 days of Christmas, and the people who are participating tomorrow will be me, Bandit Wendy, Losing It with Rebecca, and Tamika, a new me. So we're all going to do it, and it's going to be starting tomorrow. And my first topic for tomorrow will be 10 things you didn't know about me. And I did get some great ideas from Facebook as well. Some of the few that I got from Facebook, I'll share some, and I'm going to do some of these questions because I thought that they were great questions. Let me get back in there. I just had it, and now give me one moment. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so some of the people wants to know. Let's see. Rebecca came out with a few good ones. Do you wish you would have done anything differently? Who or what did you watch or talk to get inspiration? where did you where did your drive come from, and your favorite and your hardest parts. That was really good. Non-scale victories as well. To share some of the non-scale victories. Talk about how weight loss has changed your life. I mean, we got a few good of them up there, and I'm gonna share them, of course, for about 12 days straight. So you'll be seeing me here every day. Whew, and this thing is burning me. If you guys are like wondering why I have this heater right in front of me, I don't know if you guys are experiencing it too, but ever since I've lost this amount of weight, I'm always cold. So I have a heater on me constantly, or I have a blanket. I mean, my heater in my house is always like full blast. And my mother, who lives upstairs from me, you know, we live in a two-family house. I barely go upstairs. Why? Because her house is always cold, so I can't stand that. So I always have a heater next to me, so it kind of burned me so. But that's weird, right? After you lose all this weight, oop, the camera moves, sorry. So after I lost all of this weight, I'm always cold. But that's about it, guys. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.